women have just been turned into a battleground, and sexual violence is being deliberately and intentionally used as a weapon of war. The statistics that we have on food insecurity in Dafur, in Elfasha, we are looking at 11 million women and girls who are now acutely food insecure. So these are women and girls who are experiencing extreme hunger, but they are also experiencing displacement. They are experiencing a heightened risk of sexual and gender-based violence as they go about looking for food. We've also heard that very credible reports on the ground that it is women who are going around foraging for wild leaves, wild berries to boil into soup. And even with that, they are not the ones that are eating their children to eat. What is also concerning, of course, is that for pregnant and lactating women, this is now also translating into malnutrition for their children that they are breastfeeding, because there's just nothing to give to the kids that are breastfeeding. So we see all of this having a knock-on effect not only on the health of the women themselves, but also on the children that they are taking care of. I wanted to also highlight that as the women are doing this, they are not safe. As the women are looking for food, foraging for wild berries to boil, they are not safe, because we have credible reports that are telling us that they are facing increased risk of being abducted, of being raped, or of being killed, right? So we don't have full statistics as we speak about how many women have experienced this sexual and gender-based violence, but we do have our partners on the ground, community women, community organizations that have stayed when everything else has collapsed. And these are the ones that are now attending to survivors of sexual violence. And these are the ones that are documenting and preserving the evidence for future use in search of justice for the survivors and those that have been killed. So the full extent may not be known now about how many women have been sexually violated, but we know from the credible reports on the ground, from our partners on the ground, that this is happening. Of course, the systems for protection have collapsed. The systems for reporting have collapsed. So there is no one place you can go to say, let me look at the statistics for rape. But the ones that are coming through to us, we know that there are so many more, because there is fear of reporting, and the authorities for protection and for justice have also been severely diminished. So therefore, we will not focus so much on the numbers that are known, but we know that there is a lot of violence that is going on, and that women have just been turned into a battleground, and sexual violence is being deliberately and intentionally used as a weapon of war in this war. When their villages have been overtaken, right, or run over, that women are captured, young girls were captured and systematically raped. Some were taken into captivity for continued sexual violence and rape by their abductors, but also those that stayed behind. We visited, when I was in Sudan a few months ago, we visited a center where some of them have been rescued into, and some of them have become pregnant and they don't know what to do, right? Sometimes their communities will not accept them back because it is seen as a shame that they are carrying pregnancy or children of people that killed their own families.